Sophie Cunningham doesn't hold back. Caitlin Clark doesn't either. So when both of them stood in front of cameras after Indiana's brutal 113-96 loss to Atlanta and started talking about their coach, everyone in that press room went quiet. What they said wasn't subtle, and Stephanie White was standing right there. Before we get to that moment, you need to see the full game, because what happened on that court for 40 minutes is the only way to understand why Clark and Cunningham finally snapped. What does the Fever need to do to start winning again? Let me know down in the comments. Stephanie White and Caitlin Clark nearly argue every single game at this point. You almost never see this at any level of basketball. Just watch this. Look, Clark is already rolling her eyes. She looks frustrated, glancing up at the scoreboard. Clark came out on fire with 13 points in the first quarter, shooting 5 of 6 from the field and knocking down 3 three-pointers. Indiana scored a season-high 39 points in the opening quarter and built an 11-point lead over Atlanta. Clark wasn't just scoring. Every time Atlanta tried to trap her, she quickly found the open teammate, pushed the pace, and controlled the offense. She finished through contact, created easy looks for others, and played with complete confidence. Indiana looked like a team capable of beating anyone that night because Clark was running the game from the opening tip. She finished the first half smiling after dominating the game, and Atlanta's defenders had no answer for her. By the third quarter, Clark had 19 points and 5 assists while continuing to play aggressively. Then, with 8:41 remaining in the third quarter, Stephanie White substituted Clark out after a foul on Jordan Canada. Indiana was leading by 5, and Clark appeared to be in complete control of the game. There was no obvious injury or foul trouble, yet Indiana's best player was suddenly on the bench. During that stretch, Atlanta went on a 13-0 run and completely changed the momentum. Indiana was outscored 28-5 in the third quarter, and the lead disappeared. After coming off the floor, Clark appeared to have an animated discussion with the coaching staff. The lineup Indiana used without her struggled to create offense, spacing became an issue, and Atlanta began controlling the boards. Without Clark directing the attack, the Fever's offense stalled, and the Dream took full advantage.